marketing world's Excel conclave. We have a few questions for you, shall we? Yeah. So, how do you see the role of PR evolving in a world where AI can draft press releases, social media posts, and crisis responses in seconds?
I think it's really great that AI can do all this because a comms role is not about just drafting press releases and holding media conferences. The comms role is really to be the reputation custodian and owner, and that role of being a business enabler, of being a business facilitator, will actually become easier and better when they can use technology, including AI. They will also have to make sure that they have the right guardrails for AI around cybersecurity, privacy, and all of those things. But yeah, I think it'll only help the reputation become even more at the heart of the business strategy.
Okay, lovely. With cancel culture and social media backlash at an all-time high, how crucial have PR and comms become for brands and influencers alike? And how can corporations navigate crisis when viral narratives often overshadow facts?
I think what's really important is to remember that you're authentic, you're true, that you have all the mechanisms and processes in place for suddenly being ambushed and something comes in. Preparedness was never more important than now, that you're being very thoughtful about how you're speaking, what you're saying, where you're saying. But nonetheless, these crises will happen. I don't think there's any brand which can avoid it. You need to have mechanisms, you need to know when to speak, you need to know when to remain silent and not speak and not kind of go overreacting and overboard on that. And really managing through with these playbooks and being very, very thoughtful all the time about it.
With Gen Z entering the workforce, how should corp strategies evolve to match their expectations of transparency and inclusivity?
I think the transparency and inclusivity, I think, are true for, I don't think it's just about Gen Z. I think the bigger issue that we need to think about is where is Gen Z getting its information from? And I have an 18-year-old son, and they don't look at the media, they don't get information the same way, they don't even use the social media platforms the way we do. His Instagram feed looks very different from my Instagram feed. So I think it's really important, where are they getting, like they look at puberty and they look at influencers and they have very specific feeds. So understanding the flow of information, the channels, and broadening that, I think is going to be as important as making sure that the content's right.
That was quite an insightful answer, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time. It was lovely talking to you.